All right. So we're going to give folks a minute to join. Let me just send a few reminders. And we're going to go ahead and get started. So welcome to another MiSpot healing moon celebration. Tonight we are celebrating the full moon in Scorpio, and the reason and the intention behind these celebrations are for full moons we release, for new moons we manifest. We do a little bit of both. For each celebration, however, there's a little more energy or focus put on the hey, we got some folks that have joined, but we put a little bit more. Let me know if y'all can hear me. This is like, she's doing this for the first time, live. So I appreciate all the feedback. Good. I see a thumbs up. I see a like. That's fantastic. Y'all just keep me posted if there's anything that you can't hear. If you like as well, you can take this time to not just get comfortable, but to also, you might want to grab some crystals. You might want to grab some frequency music, anything that helps you feel safe and secure and supported and calm or at peace. I actually have some sacral chakra frequency music playing in the background. Um, Getting ready to burn a little bit of a mixture of frankincense, peppermint, tea tree, and maybe a little eucalyptus as well. Peppermint and eucalyptus kind of get the job done for me. Excuse me. I also have my little sound bowl, my little brass sound bowl, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear the energy for us right now. Um, I'm not sure about y'all, but I have been getting a lot. The angel numbers over probably the last 3 days, maybe, are different. And they are different as in, instead of I'm getting the 222s and the 111s. I'm getting those, but I'm also lately, it's blowing my mind, I'm getting 4 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 7 o'clock. I'm getting a lot of zeros: 700, 1100, 1000. I'm not sure if any of you have been experiencing that. And so I was curious because it was happening so much. Ooh, look at that. It was happening so much that I had to go look it up to see like what the significance of it was. And it's more confirmation that you're on the right path, but it's a little more intense. The messages were, you have basically like elevated into another, I don't want to say timeline, but like another level, another dimension. Like you're in the spirit realm. We've done so much healing work that we have completely obliterated like demonic forces that held us back before. A lot of the things that stopped us from moving forward, that were in our way. For example, it could be childhood wounds, it could be fear of rejection, it could be fear of abandonment, um, it could be scarcity mindset. Um, I'm just getting the thought that a lot of generational trauma and karmic crap. Thanks, babes. I'm happy to be here with you too. A lot of that generational stuff that we've been carrying for so long, probably most of our lives, or all of our lives, I guess, at this point, it's just showing that we've come beyond that. We have surpassed a lot of the we've overcome a lot of what's been holding us back. Um, I've also been getting a lot of mermaid energy. Um, mermaids came up to me a few months ago during some of our healing sessions with a couple friends, and I looked into it at the time, and I thought she was very powerful, very unique. Um, just gave me like a little bit of the Little Mermaid type of energy. Um, and that's been coming up again here lately, is the mermaids. So I'm not sure if that resonates for anyone else, but maybe we can find some messages that resonate for us with the Little Mermaid. But before I get too deep, yes, I'm so excited that you all are here. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share so that you can be in the loop and get a notification if you like when we decide to go live again. The goal is to do this every new and full moon. I'm really liking this Palo Santo energy that I'm getting. I guess I keep lighting this, but um, we're going to do this so basically we have a moon celebration every 2 weeks or so. And our goal, like I said, is tonight is to release. And I think it's gonna be pretty powerful because with the eclipses that we've had, eclipses, is that the word? Eclipses? I think it's eclipses. I think eclipses is safe. But with the eclipse that we've experienced this year, we just came out of first quarter of the year, and so much has happened. You all might have seen a change in some of your relationships, like major changes in relationships, whether it be family, friends, it could be work, love relationships. There's been a major shift. Eclipse have always been a shift for me, but this year they've been so much more impactful. I've never experienced this type of energy before, um, which I'm happy and thankful for. And it's probably because we've been so intentional with healing and showing up and doing that inner work, the shadow work, the childhood trauma, like truly going through and pulling out those blockages and the things that don't make us feel good, the things that are not in alignment with us. So I'm gonna go ahead and ground us. And I'm going to pull a few cards depending on what I'm led to. We'll definitely pull a card from the Moonology deck, and see what messages the Holy Spirit has for us. But I just wanted to share that thought about the angel numbers, where, like I said, it's especially mostly on the clock, a lot of zeros. And zeros typically mean closing out of cycles. Like, not not closing as in present tense, but like the cycle is closed. It's not closing, it's closed. And you are starting a new beginning. I think a lot of us are embracing some new normals. One thing for myself that I really want to share with the Divine Collective is, with the world of social media, there are people that are observing us that we don't even recognize or even know. Um, and not all the time do those people have our best intentions. Um, they don't have our best intentions in mind. And this isn't something to make anybody be afraid or scared, because we have the power to slay demons on a daily basis. What I want to make sure that everyone gets an understanding of is, we truly have to be intentional with protecting our energy. And sometimes I don't even like to use the word energy, because I feel like people gravitate towards it because maybe it sounds scientific or it sounds smart. But truly, our souls and our spirits are really what is cutting things out, what's not in alignment with our spirits. And if we're not in alignment with our spirits, then how do we know what's in alignment with our spirits? We all are psychic. We all have psychic abilities. We all have an intuition that constantly talks to us. And there's going to have to be moments that we intentionally set aside to tap into that voice and just listen. And one of the easiest ways to do that for me is meditation. Just being still, just allowing myself to ground my energy, allowing myself to just breathe, and allowing myself to reconnect to my breath. That is so powerful. And there's so many distractions going on around us that it can unfortunately fall to the wayside. Our intentions to love on ourselves and give our soul's voice time to speak, it's almost like the intention of the world is to get us to stay away from that voice. um and there's not all the time that our voices that we hear are always going to have our best interests at heart, because we are human, and we will get voices that aren't so good. We will get thoughts that are going to tell us that we're defeated. We're going to get thoughts that are going to um, just be negative or distorted for whatever reason. But what I really want to make sure we all understand is that, like, we're starting to see a lot of failure in some of these secret societies, quote unquote. I don't know what's going on with men that really want to do things in the dark or live double lives. I'm not really sure what the obsession with that is. Clearly, it runs pretty deeply, or pretty deep, within them, to go to some of the extents that we are hearing. But a lot of those secrets are being exposed, which I believe that what's done in the dark always comes to light. And I find it very disheartening that a lot of our men would rather do things in the dark. And I'm a firm believer that if we're doing things in the dark, it's because we know that it's wrong, probably. Like, otherwise, tell everybody you're doing it, right? We love to share what we're doing that's successful and things like that. But when we start to do things in the dark, we really have to make sure we're checking in. And it's unfortunate because it's like these, I don't even know what to call them. I don't know if you call them secret societies, cults. I don't know what you call them, but these groups of people that believe or think that they're untouchable or they are above the law. And the biggest thing for me, especially for children of God and those that claim to be children of God, it's interesting that we think, or they think, I'll say we, because we are all a part of the whole. And if another human being is capable of doing it, anybody's capable of doing it, right? Um, but it's like not only do they believe or think, or they tend to act, their actions show that they think that they're above everything, that they're in control. And if you are a believer, you should know that you're not hiding anything from God. You're not hiding anything from the Most High. You're not you're not above God, and you're definitely not in control of everything. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes when that type of spirit is not checked, where you just kind of deal with it within yourself, like, like, okay, this spirit resonates with this type of energy or sin or whatever. And when it's unresolved or not dealt with, it can get out of hand. And I'm sure y'all have heard people talk about how things, it started like this, and then before I knew it, it was, you know out of control. um but I really just feel sad that we have men who, and it's not just men, it's women too, but there are people who need to feel in power and in control so much that they're willing to almost sell their souls for it, with this belief that they're going to get some massive reward. I don't know what that reward is, but it's like, why? And what is so broken in you that you need to control something or someone that much? And the sad part for me is that when I think of people who take advantage of innocent people or manipulate innocent people, or they look for a way to use someone, especially someone that they consider like, good hearted or good spirited. I mean, I even think that some spiritual people are targeted because people think, oh, they got a good heart, I can use them. I actually saw a meme that said something like that. Like, people don't people don't treat good people well, they use them or something like that. But I take it a few steps further, because in my mind and in my spirit, if you're willing to manipulate someone to that extent or take advantage of an innocent person, I think that you're fully capable of manipulating a child or taking advantage of a child's innocence. And that spirit kind of can run rampant in our families, in our communities. It just it moves very nasty. It's just it's like a perverted spirit. Um and then, like I said, before somebody knows it, they're just doing all these perverted things. So I'm saying all that to say that because a lot of us are active on social media, a lot of us share our lives with many people that we don't know. Everyone is not there rooting for us for our good, which to me says we have to definitely make sure that we are being more intentional with our healing and being more intentional with protecting ourselves, protecting our energy. And it goes further than crystals and candles and things like that. Um, Prayer is definitely powerful. I've been getting a lot of archangel like messages. Archangel Michael seems to like come to me every day for the past few weeks. So I've been diving more into who he is and what he represents. Archangel, I think it's Shamuel, has also shown up. And there's a few others, but I definitely would encourage everyone to not just familiarize ourselves with our archangels, but to call them in, call on them. If my friend Sarah is on the line, use your angels. That's what they're there for. And that's the message that I've been getting a lot lately is that is what your spirit team is here for. A lot of us who are empaths and we tend to take on the weight of the world or we feel other people's pain. Um, we have a lot of compassion for others, sometimes more compassion for others than we have for ourselves. We definitely need to understand that the intention is not for us to carry that load by ourselves. And when we really start tapping in and we start to feel that presence of the spirit teams that are behind us, it's like, why would I ever feel like I need to go through something alone? And I know that we're never alone, but oftentimes when we're in the midst of it, we feel like we are alone. Um, and so I just want to remind everyone that let's truly understand and know that we have angels that are here for us. Um, and in times where we feel like nobody is for us and everybody's against us, or we're all by ourselves, that we understand that we definitely have our angels that we can call on. And yeah, just keeping that in mind. All right, I'm going to go ahead and ground us really quickly. So if you are able and capable, go ahead and get very comfortable. Um, you can place your feet on the floor. You can do whatever your heart desires. I'm sitting in a chair, but my legs are folded up in what I call Indian style. I hope nobody's offended by that. I love Indian style, actually. That's what we called it when we were little. All right. Yes. Okay. So go ahead and get comfortable. And I'm going to ask all of our divine spirit teams, all of our ancestors closest to the light, of the light, archangels, guardian angels. I ask you to come in, allow us to feel your presence in all four corners of the room. Allow us to feel the connection we have to the divine. Go ahead and start to give yourself those deep inhales and long exhales. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And as you allow yourself to continue to breathe, with every inhale, breathe in love, exhale fear. With every exhale, allow yourself to become more and more relaxed. Allow any stress or tension to break away. Give yourself a full body scan starting at your crown. And as you inhale and exhale, and scan your body from head to toe, push any tension, any stress, any blockages. Allow yourself to breathe into it, setting the intention to release and push out any energy that does not serve you. Continuing to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just allow that tension to be pushed out all the way down to the soles of your feet. If you feel any pressure or tension in your lower back or the base of your spine, allow yourself to breathe into it, inhaling and exhaling, and knowing that you have the power to call in healing and releasing at any time that you need. Inhale love, exhale fear. Push all those blockages, all that stress, anything that does not serve you and is not for our best and highest good. We push it all the way down through our root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine and the soles of the feet. And as you push that energy that doesn't serve you out, allow your energetic roots to carry it down into the earth, breaking through the soil, all the way down to her warm red center. And allow your roots to wrap around her core. And just allow all those blockages to be pushed down into the earth. Allow Mother Earth to receive all that's not for you. She's here for you. You are her child. And she wants to take it all away. Allow her to just absorb all of that tension, all of the past pain, generational curses, trauma, fears, rejection, abandonment, any violations, all of the karmic bullshit. Allow her to take it away, to be instantly absorbed into this red crystal representing our root and our connection to the earth. And as you release, just tap in for a moment to see what gifts or what messages Mother Earth has for you in this moment. It could be a word, a sensation, a feeling, a thought. Just allow yourself to connect. Receive the gift. And thank Mother Earth for always being our source of grounding. We feel safe, secure, connected, and fully supported. Thank you, Spirit. It is done. All right, friends. I hope that felt good. I hope you were able to release. I hope that Mother Earth was able to give a message there. So is anybody resonating with, the releasing? I feel like there's finally like a breaking. Like I know that spiritually in that realm, I know it's already done. And I'm here to confirm for everybody what you have been working on to release over these past, I would say anywhere from 9 to 10 months, maybe even up to a year. I want you to know that it's done. It's released. It's done. In spirit, it is done. The work is done. Of course, there'll be something new, right? But in this moment, I get this this urge and this sense of there's work to be done here on earth, like physical work, which I think, many of us probably have been working on securing our stability, working towards just allowing ourselves to be more probably financially stable, whether it's building a business or expanding in business. But definitely we've done so much work in spirit that lately it's been more grounding, more pulling that spiritual energy down into the 3D and actually kind of pounding the sand and pounding the earth, to provide ourselves a solid and stable foundation for this next phase, for this new beginning, this new normal. And it can be a little scary, because it's new, right? And sometimes we don't like change. Sometimes we can get comfortable in our own stuff, but we know that when there's a shaking up or we allow ourselves to be uncomfortable, there's a breakthrough. And that's how we grow. Sometimes, a rose, might grow in the dark, and definitely through concrete. So understand that that space is not in vain. If you've been in a dark space or place and you're feeling some darkness or heaviness in the moment, there's a breakthrough. And you being here right now is a part of that breakthrough. But there's this sense of, like, I don't want to call it hurry up and wait, but it's like relax, in your spirit. Allow your soul and your spirit and your energy to be relaxed and calm and at peace. There's no reason for you to be hasty or anxious or feeling like you're running out of time, because you're not. Now you can just flow. We can just flow into what's next. We can just flow and not, we can do the work, but do the work with ease and flow. There's no reason to rush or feel pressured. So I hope that gives someone some type of sense of security to just be your work, but it's more like getting back into your routine. So all these things got shaken up. We did all this work. We stirred up all this, we got the chaos like cleared out. And now it's like, okay, now what? And so now that this new beginning is coming in, we're still like in this transition. But now with the eclipse, I'm thankful that the eclipse really helped to really push and eclipse out a lot of those old patterns, those old thought processes. And now we can sit and back and receive what the divine really has for us by allowing, doing our work and allowing. And I feel like I'm in this routine of work and allow, work and receive. It's like work hard, play hard. I've also been getting a message of being playful, like getting us back to our childhood self mindset, our childhood dreams, the things that we wanted to accomplish when we were children, the things that stirred us up, made us excited, when we were children, before anything else came and try to snatch a dream away or something like that. It's like truly getting back into that laughter, getting back into that playfulness, which also stirs up our sacral chakra energy and gets our creativity going again, which I think is very important in this moment as we move into this new chapter, is to allow our creativity to really be expressed, really allow ourselves to dive in and not be afraid to share ourselves with the world, not being afraid of being rejected or abandoned or any of the sort. Just truly recognizing when we are inspired or feeling inspired, and then allowing ourselves to push that creativity out. Hey, Rach. But to push that creativity out and share it because it's necessary, um, not just for others, but for ourselves. Because as we minister to others, we minister to ourselves as well. So I'm here to just encourage. That's the message that I've been getting. Be playful, continue to pound the sand, don't feel hasty, allow the ebbs and the flows to be easy, allow yourself to stay calm, allow your spirit and your center to stay calm as you work. um, Calling your angels, um, you know, yeah, the old stuff, those chapters are done. Okay, done. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead really quickly and pull a moonology card for us. So this is kind of like a tradition, I guess, for us. We've been doing these moon celebrations in my healing circle for a while. Um, and I was inspired to do a YouTube channel, go live, like a whole lot of stuff. And so I hope that this is also encouraging others. I know I have a friend. We do sound bowls. Thanks, babes. How you doing? Good to see you, Deanna. Um, I appreciate you all. I really, really do. And I really hope and pray that everything that we do together and bring our energy together on one accord in agreement, you really walk away and you see evidence of the work that you're putting in here. Hey, we got double digits. We got 10 folks. Um, Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God. But I really hope and pray that when you leave these celebrations, that you truly, God truly shows up in your life and you realize that your work, the work that you do in spirit, is manifesting for you and you see evidence of it on a daily basis. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, ancestors of divine, loving, and healing light, please protect us as we download the messages for our best and highest good. Anything that's not for our best and highest good, please close, shut, lock, and block that door in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, let's see what pops out here. But how are y'all feeling? Are y'all like where are you? Where are you right now? Are the new beginnings resonating? Is are the archangels resonating? Like, what's resonating? What are you feeling? What's the divine saying to you, whether it be today, now, over the past few days, few weeks, few months even? What have you been encouraged? What's been encouraging you? You can drop those in the chat if you like to share. So the card, I gotta figure out how to get this stuff to not be. Oh, I think you can see it. Y'all can see that in the, like, what do you call it? In the right direction, I guess. It looks like it's showing up in the right direction. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. That's a good one. I think I have a North Node in Leo. I don't know. I'm still learning, y'all. I think I have a North Node in Leo. Yeah. South Node in Aquarius, I think. So let's see what this message has for us. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node, which is actually I don't think I've ever pulled this card before. I'm actually pretty sure I've never pulled this card. Let's see what the message here is. It's the very last, I guess, section or chapter of the book. Page 116, if that is helpful to anybody. Yes, I know, right? New card. So, all right, step out of your comfort zone. North Node. There is a strong feeling when you get this card that it's time to leave the past behind somehow because you are headed in the right direction. If you want to be happy and fulfilled, you need to get going towards doing the thing that scares you within reason. This card is all about living your life purpose, which is possibly what you've asked about. It's urging you to dare to do something different with your life and your direction, to take action. So, are you willing to follow through and lead the life you incarnated to live? If you finally find the courage to make the leap, to make the leap. Now, these cards sometimes, like the words they use, it sounds like I'm reading it wrong, but I'm not. If you finally find the courage to make the leap, there's a good chance you'll come to ask yourself, why did I wait so long? That's confirmation, y'all. And it was 41:14 on the clock. Attuned to the moon. I know I'm headed in the right direction. Confirmation again. Additional meanings for this card. You're headed for something which feels like destiny. You need to face a fear and get over it. Time to stop obsessing about someone or something. Stand on your own 2 feet. You've got this! Exclamation point. The teaching. The North Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going north. Ecliptic? Yeah, going north. It's a karmic point, and on the horoscope chart shows us what we need to do and where we need to go with our life to find satisfaction, fulfillment, and happiness. The North Node is the karmic astrological point that reminds us, to paraphrase Andre Gide, that in order to discover new oceans, we have to be prepared to lose sight of the shore. I'm just gonna drop the book right there because I think that's confirmation of everything you were talking about. Like the past is eclipsed out. It's done, and we've stepped into this new beginning, this North Node. So maybe we can, y'all, we can do some research and understand what our North Nodes are telling us. Like I said, I think I have a North Node in Leo. And I know Leo to be a fire sign. I know Leo to be represented by the sun. Also that lion strength. So maybe that's a spirit animal that I can carry with me. But I just encourage us to understand what our North Node is. And it doesn't have to necessarily do anything with, I guess, horoscope or zodiac signs or anything like that, but just truly connecting with your higher self, your passions, your desires, the things that drive you, the things that you believe are what you're here to do and fulfill your destiny. Okay. I'll do a couple more because I love like healing messages, and I have a couple books or new decks rather that I haven't shared with my group. So I'll just see what else Spirit has for us. I have so many. Let's actually do a divine feminine healing so we can see what messages we have there. I also have the Rumi Oracle, which I like to leave last because Rumi always has a very powerful message. I believe Rumi, this particular deck is by Alana Fairchild. I think that she does quite a bit of decks. But this one is a Rumi oracle, so it uses, I think Rumi is a or was an Italian poet. I know Beyonce, I think, is a fan. That's why she named her baby Rumi. um, or one of them, I get wrong. What Rumi is the little girl, the twin. All right, let's see. I'll just shuffle out the rest of the deck. Okay. So this is a divine feminine healing deck that I really, really like. Under the deck we have Fierce. I'll get to that in a second. This one is Shining Star. I'll read that to you. Enlightenment and Unavailable. Unavailable to the bull. All right, Shining Star. You will always stand out above all the rest. Enlightenment. I understand why I chose to learn in this way. Message. And Unavailable. This rejection is for my divine protection. Listen, rejection being God's protection is like a whole nother level these days. I'm telling you, when the rejection that I've received lately or recently, it's like, and this is how I know that I've healed that fear of rejection. And I don't think it was ever like super duper deep. Something just went up, y'all. I don't something I don't, it was like smoke, a feather from where? I don't even know. But whatever. Just sharing. That's the second time that's happened in a row on a live. It may not have shown on the camera, but whatever. So, what was I saying? I was saying, oh, rejection. So I think as children, we may have developed a fear of rejection, whether or not you don't want to ask a question because you're afraid of what somebody's going to say, or we learn how to like restructure our question to get the answer that we might want, whatever the case. And I actually just posted on my Instagram the fear of rejection in masculine energy, which I think goes back to what I was saying earlier about the people that choose to be a part of these secret groups that the group is not a secret, but what they do, I guess, behind closed doors is a secret. And those things are coming out. They're being exposed. Those things are, it's not a secret anymore. Like, you're exposed completely. Everybody knows what you've been doing behind closed doors. And I'm sure there's more to come. I think that this is the year of number 8. This is the year of karma. Like I said, we just got through quarter one. And look how much has happened and been exposed so far. As there's 8 folks in the chat right now, number 8. So there's a lot of karma spinning the block. It happened again. Maybe it's coming from this thing. It's weird. Yeah. That was confirmation. I'm gonna take that. Thank you, Spirit. But karma has been making her way. I'm gonna call her because they say life's a bitch. So let's call her her. I'm not offended. But I definitely think that, yeah, exactly, off the chain. Like, people are being exposed. Things are being exposed. Groups are being exposed. And I there's going to be a lot of that. But what it's showing us that have been doing the work, those of us that have been doing the work, 2020 was a big deal for me because it allowed me to tap into myself, a part of myself that I had not tapped into in a long time. Spirituality and things like that was there, but when I got the time that I felt like I did not have before, I didn't have time to pray the way I wanted. I didn't have time to go for a walk. I didn't have time to exercise. I didn't have time to even read to my kid or something. 2020 gave me that, and I took full advantage. And I'm so thankful that it happened. I know that it was a very terrible year for a lot of people, but I knew going into that year that it was going to be 2020 vision. I knew it was going to be a year, a powerful year for me because of just the number itself. And I claimed that. And then when, what was that, March 13th, that we got shut down and everybody had to go in the house, that was your 2019. Okay, exactly. And exactly right. So it's like when we actually had to go sit down, I didn't have the excuse that I didn't have time to do what I wanted to do. And thankfully, I wanted to do good things for myself, I guess. And when I really was able to spend my mornings and start my day the way that I wanted to start my day, it truly, it elevated me. I found a peace that was just beyond. And I started to see things differently. And I truly, I know for a fact that these past 4 years have been like they've continued to play out from that seed. That seed that I was able to plant in 2020, I believe that it's been able to carry out, and I'm thankful for that. And so I think for those of us that have been doing the work, we're seeing that abundance and that overflow start to come in. And sometimes we think that, oh, it's not coming, or it's not coming fast enough, or oh, I'm not going to be able to take care of myself or whatever. But it's like I'm here to say that energetically, spiritually, on that plane, you've done the work. You've done the work, and be prepared to sit back and enjoy your reward. And I've heard numbers like $50,000. I've heard $3 million. I don't know if those numbers resonate with anybody, but there's a blessing that's coming in that we don't even see, and it's going to be bigger than we thought. I mean, that's how God shows up. Bible says it. It could be bigger than we ever thought or it could imagine. And that's what's coming in right now. Understand that, know that, claim that, feel that in your entire being that it's happening now. And so this shining star, like standing out above the rest, like nobody can do what you do. You are you. Nobody can steal your soul, copy your soul. Nobody can do what you do the way that you do it. That's who you are. That is your signature. You have received the enlightenment that you needed. You have received the enlightenment that you needed. You understand why you do certain things. You understand why you don't do certain things. You have broken patterns. You have broken curses. You have broken off a lot of bull crap that you didn't even, some of it, a lot of it, you didn't even bring on yourself. A lot of it we were born into. Okay. We're carrying trauma and karmic debt from mommy and daddy and great grandma and grand whoever. You know, we can go back generations. And so I'm not going to beat that horse up too bad, but now we know that we're unavailable to the bullshit. Period. If it's not for us, if it's not in alignment with us, it has to go. It has to go. We don't have time for it. And it's not to be a mean biat. It's to know that this does not resonate with me, and I can call a spade a spade. And we don't have to keep going over and questioning ourselves. Where am I right? Oh, let me give them another chance. Maybe they'll be different. I realize that, like, I'm expecting miracles from people. And it's like, I believe in miracles. I do. But I also know that it takes a lot of work in spirit to get miracles. And I like to just kind of leave miracles up to God because especially when it comes to other humans, I have to get away from always seeing the beauty and the potential, and seeing more for people than they see for or in themselves. And so that's what I'm unavailable to. And I have definitely broken that fear of rejection, where we think that it's a slight to who we are. Um, it's a slight to who we are as a person or individual or as a woman or whoever. Um, when someone rejects us, a friend, a job, a lover, just recognizing that when when we feel that rejection, it's showing us that we're not in alignment, and we have to see that is showing us that God is protecting us from furthering or allowing that rejection to get worse, and then it's something that breaks us. Okay. All right, so let's do one more. We'll do the Rumi. I always feel like these cards always have something beautiful. The messages are pretty long, um, but I will read as much as I can that resonates. Um, these tend to take a little while to come out because these cards are so big. So we'll see, but we'll give it some time. Oh, look! Somebody jumped out. This is the third time this week that the Merciful Mother Jamal came out. It came out yesterday. Was it yesterday? What's today? Tuesday? It came out Sunday, and it came out Friday or Saturday too. Anyway, Merciful Mother Jamal, it is. And the Sacred Phoenix Heart on the bottom. Y'all know what the Phoenix is about. Uh-oh, did my iPad die? Look, that might be a sign too. Okay, so let's see. Merciful Mother Jamal. And you know what's so crazy is that I actually started highlighting some portions of the guidebook so that when I share, I don't have to read like this 5 minute. So if y'all want to get a copy of it or something like that, let me know and I can like send it to you, like the full passage or message. But this is the only card that I did start to highlight the messages on. And so I'm kind of excited. So merciful is the key word here. And I want us to give ourselves mercy and grace and understand that Merciful Mother Jamal is here for us to call on her spirit and her energy to be merciful to ourselves. And I think that's the biggest message for tonight is not feeling like you're not doing enough. Um, Giving ourselves that grace. Taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, and that is okay. That is okay. It is okay to take a rest. It is okay to take a break. It is okay. Okay. So Merciful Mother Jamal is number 44. 4 plus 4 is 8. Just saying. All right. So, oh, sudden resurrection, oh, countless blessings, oh, blazing fire in the jungle of thoughts. Today you arrive with laughter to break open the jail. Rumi. You blazing angel, capable of so much, you evoke the testing hand of life. Why not when you cannot fail? Yet, in your sweet surrender, how can the great beloved not respond to kind and offer you solace, comfort, and mercy? For not all success must be hard won. Not all success must be hard won. WON. Can you imagine this? The sweet face of the all powerful, it shines upon you as the love emanating from the Holy Mother's eyes, the golden radiance of her body and the gentleness of her touch. This is your birthright now, your divine inheritance, the mercy of the all merciful. Let it soften the hard edges of your life and your being and bring you to the grace that is deserved. Hane. Okay? Let me keep going just a little bit. This oracle brings you a message. There is a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you. From Jalal to Jamal, from justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing. Now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbor. You shall find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness, a gentler approach. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its purpose. Yet, this oracle comes to you with guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. You are strong enough now to become gentle. It is not in your ability to control others or manipulate situations, for such actions are unworthy of a being of your magnitude and are unnecessary for your success. I'm just going to leave that right there, friends. That's it. You can put your hand on your heart and call on Mother Jamal, Mother of Mercy, and Rumi, our brother Rumi, who loves me unconditionally and asks for their grace, intervention, and their blessing in all matters of our lives. And we call or accept the help of the great universal compassion that has bestowed itself upon us now. And we thank Spirit, and that's an honoring ritual. We can put our hand on our heart and call on Mother Jamal, who loves us unconditionally and gives us grace. So, yes, 44. I've been in 22 energy. Thank you, Grandma. Yes, I love that. 222. Yes, two's the alignment. There's so much, y'all, that the divine and our spirit teams are confirming for us on a daily basis. I mean, it's happening it's happening all day. Like I get messages all day long. And I'm trying to do a better job at like this time of night to just start to lay those thoughts down, because there is so much to capture and journal and release and manifest, and just understand that you are so powerful right now. Your words are so powerful and so strong that you are almost truly literally speaking things into existence. Like what you are saying out of your mouth today. Yes, you've been seeing twos all day. Yes, that twos are that alignment, confirmation of bringing things together, aligning things. And so, when you see those numbers, give affirmations to them. You can find an affirmation that resonates. I have affirmations on my Instagram for a lot of the, like almost all of the numbers that I see. But now, like I said, I'm getting the 2 o'clock and the 4 o'clock and the 7 o'clock, like zero, like on the dot. And I'm like, this is not for nothing. And so I'm thankful for those things. Because I used to get them before, but not in the last couple years. They have been, especially the last year, they have been so powerful. So when you see those numbers, you can thank them for the confirmation. Excuse me, I'm releasing like a lot of. So yes, 822. Yes. So when you see those numbers, you can speak to them. You can just thank them for confirming that you're on the right path. You can go deeper into the number itself and what it means, and you can say an affirmation or even a prayer. Psalms 23 is a good one. All that good stuff. Yes, with the mermaids and the butterflies. I love it. I love it. But just, go ahead and use that as an opportunity to plant a seed of love for yourself and to also give back to the ones that are sending us the messages, which is our angels, our divine spirit teams, God, everybody, all of them, everybody. Just, take those moments to plant those seeds. I promise you, it'll be very powerful as you continue to move forward in your journey and in life. You'll start to see those numbers truly start to manifest, or those prayers start to manifest in your life. All right. Y'all want me to do one more? I have a divine masters deck, which I like. They have like aliens in here. They look like avatars. And then I also have this African goddess deck. This young lady I listened to when I went to Phoenix for the I Can Do It conference. Abiola Abrams. She was really, really good. And I love these cards are beautiful. So y'all want me to pull another one? Wow. Oh my goodness. Really? Wow, look at that. So my friend Andrea, her birthday is August 22nd. And then I see Shanita saying that her dad passed on the 22nd. His birthday was the 1st, and hers is definitely the 10th. Look at that. See? Look at those numbers. Those eights, I'm telling you, eights are kicking ass. Those eights are kicking ass. I don't know, y'all. That might mean August might be a big deal for us. August might be, I don't know, maybe something for us to look forward to in August. We'll have to see what's happening there. I'm not sure where our moon, at least. So this full moon is in Scorpio. Look, I just pulled out the goddess deck. Card jumped out. I don't know how to say these names sometimes, y'all. I'm gonna show you in a second. I just want to finish. Okay. I gotta figure out how to say the names, but this looks like Majadi, Modjadji. But she is the, I guess, goddess of manifestation. Sorry. Look at her. She's dancing. She got clouds and bubbles and stuff. She's walking on water. Manifestation. Let's read her and then we can wrap up. But I'm loving the eights. I think that yes, good. The number 8 is very, very powerful right now, and it's definitely, I don't know, it seems like August could be a big deal. But so this full moon is in Scorpio, and Scorpio, believe it or not, because I know people say certain things about Scorpios. I haven't come across a Scorpio I guess I didn't like, but, or at least maybe that I didn't know it was a Scorpio. But anyway, Scorpios, that what do they represent? They represent, I think, rebirth, like death and rebirth, like that phoenix kind of energy. And what I learned recently, Scorpios are actually water signs. So they're actually pretty full bloom in August. Scorpios are actually very passionate, very more emotional than you would think. People tend to say things like, "Oh, they're freaks and they're not loyal and all this stuff." Okay, but I think that they're very passionate and very emotional. But I also know in like traditional tarot, I believe are represented by the death card, which is death and rebirth, which is what we're in. Yeah, water, exactly. They that's what we are. We have that old self has died and the phoenix is rising. Like, it's nothing else I can say. I don't need to put a whole bunch of words around it. I think y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Let's read the goddess of manifestation. She's number 9 on the card as well. So, goddess of manifestation. The temple is the conjurers. So these cards they break out these goddesses and people as like griots and conjurers and whatever. I'm not familiar yet. Oh, look, her element is also water. Ha! Look at that. Well, she is dancing on water. Okay. Goddess Mojaji is the hereditary reign queen of South Africa's Balobidu people, a matrilineal queendom. Okay, so a queendom of women. Mojadi's daughters dance to the frequency of rain. So Mojadi's guidance. Showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Embodiment. Yes. Make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the ashe of your desire. Yes, spirit, Holy Spirit. You are magnetic and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. Y'all, won't he do it? Oh, it's 1:11 on the clock. Divine blessings flow to me so easily. That's the goddess declaration. Declaration. I think I said decoration. Goddess declaration. Divine blessings flow to me so easily. All right, friends. I think the message is there. I think that we did what we were supposed to do. So much confirmation. I mean, manifesting, water, blessings, rainmaker. Like, what, we love to make it rain, okay? And we like to dance in the rain too. But this is just so much confirmation that to stay the course, to stay on your divine path, recognizing that you are enough. Yes, make it rain, baby. Yes, exactly. That's what we here to do. Because you deserve it. That's what I was saying about that money. Like, listen, my Bible says that as my soul prospers, I prosper. So as we do this soul work and we dig deep and we pull out those wounds and we deal with the shadow and we deal with all the stuff and then we do it for others, I'm telling you, the blessings are big. They are big. I'm very, very thankful I've been able to manifest a few things myself here lately. We'll get into that more later. But very, very thankful here to share this with. I appreciate, your support, but I know you're not just here for support. I know you're here because of what you believe in and that you believe in yourself. And so I just want everybody to know that just showing up is a major step, and doing the work, it also plants the seed. And just understand, don't be afraid to celebrate the small things or the small wins, because they matter and they add up to big ones. Okay. So I love all of you. God loves you more. And I hope to see you all again here soon in a couple weeks for the new moon. Typically we will do like a a meditation, and I'll really just kind of channel what spirit is saying. But I think that this was kind of powerful. I kind of wanted to do something a little different too. So I hope this was good. But the cards kind of did what they had to do, which that typically happens. And I appreciate you all, and I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. But y'all have a good night, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. See y'all later. Love y'all so much. Good night.